What's up, everybody? It's Jason back with Campbell's Morel Music Rig Rundown, episode 35. It's hard to believe, 35 episodes. I don't even remember who the first one was. It's a lot of people.
This is the Halloween edition.
This is the Halloween edition.
Yeah.
And we had this man's partner in here, two weeks ago, I guess it was, Nick of Seasons of the Witch. Now we got the lead guitar player and singer, Mr. Mikie Burke.
Noisemaker.
Yeah, extraordinaire.
I don't know how to use any of this shit. Just, I know how to make sounds. I met Nick and he kind of just made me play with him. And I made him play with me, but I don't really know how to play chords. I grew up just watching people and listening to music, so it worked out. I mean, we wrote a bunch of songs. So.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all have checked out Seasons of the Witch yet since we had Nick on, but if you haven't, be sure to do that. They play everywhere, all the time.
Non-stop. We've kind of chilled out for a little bit, but we're trying to keep the roads hot for October. That's our time, man. When the leaves fall, we're all about it.
Yeah, we got some. There we go. They come down.
We'll come pick me up.
Man, when all these rig rundowns, they'll start with these guitars, man, and these are some of the most unique looking things I've seen.
So this thing, it's funny, man. I found this in the basement of my house, this guitar. I moved to Virginia, and this was my partner, her first guitar she bought in high school, and she just left it in the fucking basement. Mm-hmm. And when I went there, I was cleaning out. I was like, I want me a man cave, and I found this son of a bitch. And so I just got it all cleaned up and fixed up and was real into it. And ever since we started, this is all I used. And recently I got me another one. It's, I'll probably say it wrong, but the Makimoto factory in Japan. So this is a 79. This is a Harmony E77. And this is a Vantage, I think 760. The dude sold it to me as a 710, so I got it for cheap. But it's worth a lot more. And I just got that this week. Thanks to the Ups man for breaking the fucking switch. But I don't use that anyway. But they're solid body guitars, man. They just sound really good. They're really slept on. Because, everybody wants an SG or some shit for stoner music. And, like, I kind of hate SGs. I think they feel like shit. They're like toys. This is heavy, big-ass piece of wood.
Yeah.
Like it's a baseball bat neck. I got fat hands. So it kind of works for me. And it's a solid body. Yeah, straight through.
Whole neck through and everything, yeah.
Yeah, if anybody has any of these guitars, I will buy them off of you. Because they're really hard to find. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use. This is the main guitar for every song we've ever wrote. So.
Yeah, that's the one I seen you playing last time. And making all kinds of weird noises.
Yeah, Nick hooked me up. He's my guitar tech, the dude you guys had on here. When I mess something up, I just
let him fix it.
Make him fix it. And I probably owe him so much money, it ain't funny. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like these guitars.
Yeah, and I think we talked to him last time too. Y'all been through a bunch of these Cooley cables, so you finally got some built by this company, and these are a real deal right here.
Yeah, Amtrico, I think that's the hillbilly pronunciation. I think. Dude's really cool. I'd been following him for years, and like I would just be like, "Man, you're the chord lord." And one day he was like, "Man, I'm gonna start using that." He started putting on shirts, and we finally we stomped through. I don't know how many of those Fender red cool cables. Me and Nick stomped around, so we'd break the fuck out of them, and then finally he was like, "Man, I got us nice cables." So I got orange to go with all my orange shit. He got purple to go with all his shit.
Yeah, this worked out. Yeah, for sure.
And then we go straight into a tuner. If I didn't have a tuner, I think, I've got my cheat sheet on what I tune to. All the songs are in D standard. The new songs are a little bit different. I'm using capos and normal tuning. So I go straight into that.
Yeah.
So go straight into a tuner. Then I do the Cerebral Spectre from Haggtronix, Paul Forever. Then I go straight into the Sphere that he built. And this is a cool pedal. Haas from Mountain Music Exchange had his own signature fuzz. So I got one of those off him. The Small Stone that a guy gave me years ago, it's the fucking biggest headache I've ever had, man, because it's the only thing on this that runs off a 9-volt.
Right.
So I constantly have to keep 9 volts going. The cables will rip. I have to get them soldered.
Yeah.
Another Nick has to do it all. Then going into another Haggtronix, and that's like a damn meathead clone. He sent that to me, I would say a year and a half before we even started Season of the Witch, when he first started building. I always just call it the troll booger. It's got a big booger on it. Straight into an old classic DS1, then the swollen pickle, which is funny, man, because I got Paul, once again, Haggtronix, to build me a swollen pickle in DS1. But I won't take these off until I broke them.
Yeah.
So I have a combo that he let me make of those two, but I'm waiting until I really ruin those.
Yeah.
Then I go into a Hall of Fame, and then straight into a Canyon, which I just got that. I just like it because of them organ sounds and the weird shit.
Yeah, it does all kinds of weird things.
So that's new. We're kind of writing some new stuff with it. I've not used it a lot in the older stuff or any live shows until, I mean, I guess the shows coming up with you guys will be the first shows we've had any of that.
Yeah.
So.
And I see a lot of them's outfitted with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stickers.
I'm a big Turtles boy. I collect a lot of action figures and waste a lot of money and had to, give it up to my Turtle boys.
So yeah, after we had Nick on, we had a lot of Haggtronix pedals, and we're going to throw another link up for Paul and Haggtronix because dude's blowing up, and I think he's got more orders than he can handle right now.
Yeah, guitar. Didn't he get in like some guitar magazine?
Premier Guitar, yeah.
That's big shit.
Yeah, so he mentioned he'd known you since you was probably 11, 12 years old. And
yeah, man. My parents used a place called the Boone Motor Building. Apple Shop had this building where they'd let all these weird ass bands play. And they used it as a babysitter, man. So I was like 11 and 12 just going in there and meeting all these people. And like 90% of the friends I have today are from that.
Okay.
They're like connections I have to bands here.
Yeah.
Jacob Moore.
Yeah.
I knew all those dudes when I was little, and they all looked out for me. So I appreciate them.
Yeah. Dude, if you just want to take us through these pedals and kind of see what they sound like and what you use them for.
Yeah, totally. So most of the songs, the whole first album were wrote with the Hall of Fame, Swollen Pickle, and the DS1 all on. But it's cool because I like my little screech there.
Yeah.
But it's funny because the other day Nick didn't notice. 90% of the time when I'm playing, I'm taking those strings. I'm bending the hell out of them. So that's why I'm always tuning because nothing stays in tune.
Yeah.
But so pretty much I'll run all those three together. Pretty much I just like to make space noises.
Yeah. If y'all ever watch him play live, sometimes he's down on the ground just laying there and just pushing buttons and turning knobs.
Yeah, a lot of the older stuff we wrote, I kind of wrote to have like parts in it to where I could go down because, well, hell, y'all know, y'all in Johnson City, how many damn noise people were here?
Yeah.
You grow up and see a million people doing noise shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, I want to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like, so I just, figured one of the songs out and kind of there's like a solo part that's not really a guitar, but it's more to me messing with this old small stone because that's the thing that sounds like the spaceship. We'll just turn it on by itself and give you a little, a very Star Trek, what is it? Next Generation sounds.
Yeah.
But once you put that on, so I usually have the whole top row on, but once the small stone's on, I'll stomp this fuzz on. And it'll give Nick some room to actually be able to play. Yeah.
No, that's great. It's Vapor being a big modular guy and playing all those noise shows.
It's fun,
it's just at that point you're playing pedals.
Yeah. They're instruments all on their own, man.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I've broke so much stuff and had to repair it that like you can just hear that screech. That's been there since we started. I don't know where the hell it comes from. I'm like, I guess it's just there now.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
And the pedal board itself, is that a pedal train, or that's not a pedal
That's
train?
a Fender pedal board.
I got you. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it looks a little different, aluminum still, but
That's the medium-sized one, which I guess I should have got the bigger one. I redid all my shit before I came down here today because I didn't want y'all to think I had cobwebs everywhere, but it was. But I cleaned it out, and I mean, this is the nicest it's actually ever looked.
so yeah, you're gonna need a bigger one. Paul keeps sending you pedals.
Yeah, and then this is the spear he built. But he put a tasty ass fuzz in that pedal. Yeah, I don't know what he puts in this shit, but it works. And then I'm going into the Cerebral Spectre, which is pretty much the same delay kind of setup as this.
Right.
But I just use it differently and kind of more added effects, kind of when we're doing stuff that I don't know, I guess like intro stuff, outro kind of stuff. But I mean, it's really pretty by itself. So we know there's something definitely wrong with Paul.
Yeah.
Because he's making all that shit.
So the other button is like an infinite repeat, I guess,
Yeah,
or infinite
and that's
sustain thing. Yeah.
So and that's the same
key.
thing on
yeah,
that.
I got you.
Yeah. And sometimes, dude, you'll see me step on both of them. It all depends on how Jagermeistered we get.
Yeah, I got you.
We tend to get drunk.
Man, and then coming out of that pedal board in this beautiful orange setup, and if you're playing stoner rock, you got to play orange.
Yeah,
some
got me an orange amp. They didn't take EBT, so I had to put it on a payment plan. It's a rock reverb. It's the MK3 100, which is kind of funny, man, because I use it differently than anybody else. Because when we went on the road and people borrow my amps, they're like, man, this shit's turned up so crazy. But I get all my volume and stuff from all my pedals.
Yeah.
But I hated this amp for a year, and it sat in my basement, and I just used a Softtech. And one day I was like, I'm going to take some time with it. And I figured it out. You can see all these little weed leaves as my markers.
I got you.
But pretty much, man, I just run it straight from the dirty channel and almost full blast, you can see on the volume. Then the overdrive it's kind of cranked a little bit. But it's not really, I don't really use the orange the way that it was intended. Mainly it's all
of the pedals.
all
yeah.
the pedals. This is just my buffer. It's my computer.
Yeah, pushing the power to the speakers.
And I'm running here, I'm doing a 410. And this is mainly so I can get my highs kind of pushed out.
Yeah.
And this is all about my lows, man, this 412. Because it's kind of the thunder. And anytime we play a place, I try to get them to mic both of these just because you can hear the highs in this baby.
Yeah.
Because this thing's just fucking thunder. But yeah, I got an orange amp and it's paid off next month and I'll buy something else too. I mean, I'm thankful. I like orange amps a lot, man, but Softtech forever. You can find you a Softtech amp that's not going to shit out on you.
Yeah, the old MiG 50s or 100s.
Oh yeah, I got a MiG 100 and I would use it almost every show, and then the back would shit would fall out. We played a show and somebody took a tube out. I was like, damn, that's the meanest thing you could do to somebody, was steal a tube. Well, that's some bullshit. So now I got something with a back on it so we can watch them. Yeah, I run straight into that. And
and tonight we just got that bottom cab mic'd with the SM57
and these are discontinued, so if you ever see 410s like this for guitar, pick them up.
Yeah.
Meet a dude at Dick's Sporting Goods and buy it because he needs pills. That's what you want. $200, best deal ever.
And like I said, we respect the Halloween decorations. We're getting into the Halloween season.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Speaking of Halloween, we got a big Halloween show coming up.
Yeah, I got me a cheat sheet like I used to use in college. We got our September 29th coming up. We're playing with Horseburner, which a lot of people are into them. They're a pretty big stoner band.
Yeah.
We're playing with them and Wind Glizzy, our boys, and Wind Rider and girls. October 27th with y'all at Capone's. That's a big banger.
Yeah, that's going to be their big Halloween, pre-Halloween show there at Capone's. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm pumped on that. I've never got to, like, it was cool because you sent me that flyer yesterday and, like, it's like, damn, dude, we're on top of a Capone's flyer. That's a big deal for us, you know? It's like, since we've been coming down here to play and stuff, like, it's funny. The year we started the band, me and Nick looked at each other and was like, in a year, we're going to open for Weed Eater. In a year, we're going to do this. We fucking did it, man. Because we wouldn't stop. Yeah. And that's one thing I would want to say to kids is, like, find friends that you can play music with in a basement. If I didn't have Nick and Mitch and all them to play music with, man, I'd fucking have totally wanted to blow my head off. Because playing music's been the funnest thing. Because you make friends like you guys, like, we get to play the Hideaway all the time, go to Knoxville. We make friends with tons of crazy bands. And like, the main reason we started a band was because we had our friends that are in Buzzhound. The Ultimate Party Band started a band, and they were like, you guys should start a band so we can play together.
Yeah.
So we did. And now we tour with them a bunch. But yeah, music's been a big lifesaver, man.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And it's amazing the people you meet out here.
Yeah, and then October 28th in Whitesburg, we play at Summit City, and it's the big Halloween hootenanny. And that's like Cropped, Wind Rider. There's like 15 bands or some shit. Too many bands for an evening.
Especially in Whitesburg.
Yeah. It's a lawless town.
That's gonna be the most population Whitesburg's had in a while. Yeah,
forever, man. Yeah, it's crazy though. Halloween they come out in droves, man. Like we pack it out for shows in that small town. I think it's a population of 2,300 and something. And the nights that are shows, you can definitely tell the difference. But yeah, that's the next show's coming up, and I'm trying to see if I put anything else on here to talk about. Guitar strings I use Dunlops, and I use the 12 to 54. Which are kind of thick, but
tuning down the whole step.
Yeah, I'm tuning down, and like I felt like if they were any like smaller, shit feels like toys to me in my hands.
Yeah, you got that big old baseball bat neck, and
so I'm just used to playing it, and like I mainly ride on the neck pickup.
I got you.
The only time you'll ever see me switch down is a few songs where I need to kind of get lows out.
Yeah,
that's like we'll get highs out, but that's hardly ever. It's all just riding up here. Me and Nick kind of grooving this. I don't know, it's funny because most of the songs he's like, you're playing bass parts. And I'm like, I don't know how to play guitar. So it's just like two bass players, but it's a guitar and a bass.
Yeah.
But yeah, he evens it out.
I guess in the only other pedal y'all probably, I don't know if you see it on camera, we'll get a picture of it, is this big monstrous purple thing here. And,
it's crazy. Man, I messaged Paul once again, our Lord and Savior, Haggtronix. I wanted a vocal pedal because we played in the basement and practice, and like, I never could hear myself. And I was like, damn, I want something that'll push me. And the day we got that was like the first time we could ever practice with vocals. Yeah. We didn't really have a good setup down there. And I bought this thing, and a Void Witch, man, he asked me what I wanted in it. And I was like, I want a reverb, a lo-fi, like kind of sound like you're at a call center. Yeah. Like telephone circuit. And I wanted a fuzz, like kind of a distortion. But I never even used the distortion really. So I just got that for nothing.
Yeah. And we see what that thing sounds like on camera. Of course, we don't have it.
Yeah, I can't tell.
We can't tell what it's going to sound like.
I'll do some weird shit with it so you can kind of hear the difference. So it's mainly a big reverb. So you got your reverb with your attack, but you can turn your attack up, kind of get in there. Can you hear it on that camera good?
Yeah.
And you got your depth. You can add a bunch of depth to it. The volume, man, most of the time when we play places and the PA, like the person doing the sound sucks, I'll just crank my own volume.
Yeah.
Because they can't get me right, and I'll just fucking do it. They really hate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I've got like a high cut and a low cut. I can cut stuff out. But this is the lo-fi signal. Do I sound like I work at a call center now? Hey, buddy. Welcome to QuickBooks. You know, I like that circuit. I worked at a call center for a long time, so I wanted to have that in there, so I could be like, you're in trouble. Yeah, that thing's pretty much on all the time. If it's off, I fucked up. And what's cool is, man, me like being into that and building that with him, like, got Chloe wanting one. So we got Chloe one made. So now she's got like, it's fun, man, especially if you're only a vocal person, like, I've got a lot of toys.
Yeah, you got to have a little effects in there.
So now she's got shit she can jump down and mess with. And I think that's neat.
Yeah, for sure.
You want me to just play you some stuff?
We'll play some stuff and see what this stuff sounds like.
Take me a little nip here, and I'll try to show you something. Maybe the reason I play like that is I'm trying to get back home.
Yeah.
You know? There's a bunch of weird noises.
Oh yeah, and it's amazing how like that DS1 and that Swollen Pickle, that tone you get from that, and probably what every stoner band tries to achieve is some of that Black Sabbath tone, and I can definitely hear that. In the, you know what I mean? It's like,
and the main reason I run the DS1, man, is because before I was using it, the Swollen Pickle is just so fuzzy.
Yeah.
And it's hidden that if I hit the DS1, man, it kind of cleans me up.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, but without it, it would just sound too muddy for me.
Yeah, that definitely adds a presence to it for sure.
Yeah, I like it. And the Hall of Fame, man, I only use it for the lo-fi setting.
Yeah.
There's so many things on that pedal that I'm sure I could use, but that's all I use it for. I mean, I use these a lot for a lot of newer songs. We're going to the studio recording with Kenny Miles coming up. He, I don't know Tyler Childers' record that came out everybody loves, but he recorded one of them, so we're recording with that guy.
All right.
So that's coming up, and that'll be volume 2. So it'll be different. It's different, man, because like we started it really Halloween-y, fuzzy, and now we're like listening to the OCs and weird surfer shit. So we're incorporating all that.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear.
You can't just stay the same fucking band. You know, like
got to evolve.
I love Sleep, but I'm so glad they wrote other fucking music.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can only listen to Dragonaut so many times. But yeah, Sabbath, Uncle Acid, tons of big influences on us, man. Roscoe Holcomb, the banjo player, big influence. Boss Hogg. There's so many people that we look up to.
Yeah.
Hassel Atkins, Hossel, all the one-man bands. That was a big thing for me growing up. Because, man, like, it was so funny to hear people talk about it because they said that they could hear all that one-man band playing all those instruments, but they thought it was tons of people.
Oh, yeah.
So people in one-man bands were like, I want to play all those instruments, too.
Yeah.
So that's what I tried to do until I found friends that actually play with me.
No, you've got it dialed in, and I love all the noises.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's cool. Like on the way up here, I was talking and I was like, Season of the Witch, I've been in so many bands that people didn't like. So it's crazy to be in a band that people like actually like. You know?
Yeah.
Like American Football played a show the other day in Nashville, and one of my friends sent me a picture of somebody in a Season of the Witch shirt. And
That's awesome.
I was like, I love that band, and they're emo as shit, but somebody there's got like a stoner shirt on. You know?
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, and this area's crazy with music, man. Like,
Yeah.
It's so lively.
That's that. Me and Vapor had talked about the concept of coming up with doing a whole documentary series of just this whole area, and the Appalachian sound. Yeah. And it's not just bluegrass, but it's bluegrass influence with metal and it's everything. It's it'd be cool to interview a lot of these bands around and talk to them about it. And
yeah, man, people are getting wild, dude. There's a band, I can't think of their name right now, but we watched a live video, and it was this young kid from Muhlenberg County. He's using a banjo, man, but he's running through like a PV 5150, and it's like this new hardcore band. Yeah. They're like kicking ass, and that's what it's all about, man. It's just about playing stuff and getting your aggression out,
For sure, it's therapeutic.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if I wasn't able to scream about Halloween and shit, I don't know what I'd do.
Man, if y'all go Seasons of Witch, they got music on Bandcamp, other places, but download their music, buy all their merch. Even though Nick told me you don't know how much merch you got or when you got it, or
dude, well, yeah, we've been saying for years that we're gonna put it up online, and people will be like, "I want some," and we're like, "Just wait." But yeah, you can Facebook us or message us. We'll try to get it to you. It means a lot when people want stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
We never have CDs. Maybe one day. We got a bunch of new shirts. We're gonna do something special for Halloween. Our friends run a chicken truck, and it's called the Cluck Truck. And they're going to let me buy a bunch of Halloween pails and make a special sticker like McDonald's used to back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So you could come get a special Season of the Witch pail bucket. So we're very fucking 80s, 70s Halloween oriented. We want to bring back the nostalgia of shit because, it's all you got.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can't wrap your arms around a memory.
Mikie, thanks for being here and doing this thing here at Campbell's Music. And like you said, you've been shopping here for years. And
been coming here since I was a little boy, yeah. And it's only grown. Shit's got sweeter and sweeter as I got, because maybe I know what stuff it is.
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate you driving over and doing this thing with us. And y'all check out Season of the Witch.
Oh, yeah.
Give them some likes and loves. Come see us all at October 27th at Capone's. We'll promise to get really Halloweeny on you.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get out and about. I might wear a costume. Next time you see me on this son of a bitch, I'll have pumpkins everywhere.
Oh, yeah. But, man, yeah, if you play us a little something, we'll fade you out and we'll get out of here.
color of your eyes burned in my mind. The morning blue grabs hold of you. And I lost my mind by the window pane light for you. The memory of your life just on